set myself up here. Hello, everyone. This is bothering me. It's so stupid. The framing of this is bothering me right now. But you know what? We're gonna play, there we go. Play with it for a second, and then we're gonna just let it go. There we go. Not ideal, but it is fine. Hi, everyone. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Bree, and this is my channel, Just Breizy. My channel's been pretty inactive as far as like posting new things up until recently. I've been trying out shorts, little short videos. I feel so old because I was asking my daughter, I'm like, how do I make it so that my short isn't just 15 seconds? She's like, Mom, you just do, whatever. But I wanted to come on and say thank you. Every day, literally every day I get comments. And I would say 99.9% of them are really kind comments. That like 0.1, well, you can just, but really like either kind comments or comments from people that are just sharing their experiences with medication, depression, anxiety, whatever it is that they're have going on in their life. And that was sort of one of the goals and points of this channel was to sort of share my experiences to allow others to feel comfortable in sharing theirs, basically, right? I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. And you know, what's happened in the past year, and I've spoken about this on different platforms, is that I've just sort of, you know, when you just have a lot of stuff going on in life, whether it's with family members or work or whatever it is, and it just gets you off track from doing the things that really bring you joy and that are good for sort of like your mental health and your own well-being. Well, that's what's happened. And I'm trying, even though I'm not fully there or feeling fully motivated, I'm trying to, don't start barking. It's a bird. It's just a bird. Don't start, please. I got 4 dogs with me right now. 2 are mine, 2 are my mom's, 4 dogs. But when you just, you know, when you're going through it and you're having such a hard time finding that motivation, like sometimes how they say you got to fake it till you make it. That's what I am trying to do. Still be my genuine, authentic self, but even times when I don't feel like, I don't know, putting in the effort to press live or do something on my Just Breizy platform, I'm doing it anyway because it's something that I really care about. And it's given me, oh, the FedEx, man. This is about to get real. It's not Amazon, okay? Because they start barking 3 blocks away, but Amazon could trigger it too. Walter, my dog, is like, he's getting all ready. But anyway, so that's what I'm trying to say, is that I'm just forcing myself to do things that I know are important to me. Excuse me, I burped. I know bring me joy. I know I want to do, but Ernie! And that right there is motivation enough. Ernie Hatmaker, how are you? Because Ernie is someone that I've never met, don't start, in real life. I feel like I have. I feel like you're just like an old friend. But we met on YouTube. Me, her husband Ed, Ernie. Good boys, you're letting FedEx just leave the block. So proud of you. Telling you if it was the Amazon truck, forget it. Game over, lights out. Ah, nice happy emoji from Ernie. So Ernie, what's going on? How have you been? How have you been, my dear? My hand looks all like, ugh. You've been having a good summer, I hope? I hate do you guys like, okay, they have, you know, the lids that do this, that never, ever stay where it's supposed to. Doesn't matter how, or they have the dome lids that just have the little hole. See, here's my issue with the dome lids. I don't like, and this is gonna sound really ridiculous, but wait a minute. Ernie said there's crazy weather and the internet is glitchy. Your comment disappeared. Damn. Well, hopefully I don't lose you. But I don't like when I order a coffee and it's a dome lid and they give me my coffee by holding it like this, like a big claw, like my hand looks like a big claw, and it comes, God, that looks so weird. But they hold it like this. So now their fingers are touching where my mouth has to go. I got issues. I know. And I'm so aware of it that I'm just like, and then I have to take the top off. So then I get these, but then the thing never stays where the thing needs to go. So then I have to rip it off. And then sometimes it rips. Really? This is what I'm stressing out about. Stop it right now, dear Lord. So Ernie, I don't know if you, Ernie said my last Windows update, look out my personal portable hard drive. Every single thing I've scanned to me that was important was erased. Oh, I see if I hold it, it will stay. Erased the other day, but that just frees up some of my time. And Laura C. Laura, do I know you in real life? Haha, never thought of that before. Girl, I will make you think of things that you've never thought about before, and then you'll just be like, Ernie, I'm so sorry that happened. All of your important things, everything that you scanned that was important to you. I'm sorry. But I'm assuming you have the originals, right? So it's just like, sorry. I'm not picking. I haven't, like an itch. I'm just gonna, oh, okay, my head, here I go. Doesn't take very long for the undiagnosed ADHD brain to kick in where I'm like all over the place. Okay, I gotta put the coffee down for this. So yesterday I'm at Target, and it's where I live, and I'm at the self-checkout, and I'm waiting, you know, there's like, they're all filled up, and I'm waiting, and I'm kind of doing the thing where I'm looking to see like where everybody is in the process, just so I know where I'm going. And the guy takes his wallet and puts it in his mouth. Okay? His leather wallet, puts it in his mouth, because I get it. I mean, I don't, but I understand where he was going with it. He needed hands-free to do the things and get his bags. But dude, put your wallet down. Just put it down. Ew, I know. Or shove it back in your ass pocket. He stuck his brown leather wallet in his mouth and held it there for like a good 30 seconds, right? So now, right away, my like germ phobia mind is like, this guy's gonna finish before anybody else, and I'm gonna have to go over to his station. And he's with the wallet in his mouth, and then he takes it out, and there's like saliva on it, and now he's doing all over. Of course, right? And it was like slow motion. I'm looking at the guy over there who's like 80. I'm like, oh God, please finish your transaction. And the mom with the kids that are like, I want Tic Tacs and Snickers. I'm like, please, somebody finish before this guy. But no, the guy with the wallet in his mouth, I know, it's disgusting, finishes first. So now I have to like, and I'm just like, I can't. I can't. And I used to be so good, and you think I would be better at it because I really get like scabats, like, ugh. You think I'd be better at always having antibacterial on me, and I'm not. So I try to be very aware, which is ridiculous and exhausting, of what hand I'm using when I'm out places. I know this is ridiculous, but like if I'm at the pump, I'm spitting. I'm so worked up that I'm spitting. If I'm getting gas, I try my best to do everything with my right hand. Right? A little cap, put in the card, do the thing, get the gas pump, blah, blah. Because in my head, I'm like, well, I know I probably don't have antibacterial. At least this one's clean. For what? I don't know. I don't know. It's just a thing. It's just, I cannot. Anybody else have those type of quirks? We went to the beach last Sunday. My husband's birthday is tomorrow, and we went to the beach with some of our family, few close friends, and I had food. I thought I was the only one who favored a hand when I'm in public. No, I know. I do. I favor a hand. I go with my dominant hand. Righty over here does all the work. Lefty just kind of, it is exhausting. It's so exhausting, but I can't help it. But lefty just kind of hangs out. And I don't know for what, because if I'm going to eat or going to do something, I'm gonna wash up. But in my mind, I'm just like, all right, this one's contaminated and this one isn't. So if I have to like itch, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But anyway, so we're at the beach, and I got, excuse me, the deli near us made these really good sandwiches, like gourmet type sandwiches, you know, grilled chicken and mozzarella, however the hell you say it, pesto, the whole bit on like ciabatta bread. Cut them in half, wrap them up, put them in a good tin so I could put them in the cooler. And now we get ready to take them out of the cooler and put them on the table. And my mom and my sister, everybody's trying to help me. And all I keep thinking is, fuck, I didn't bring gloves because here's the thing, I don't want you touching my food, right? So if I don't want you touching my food, I don't want to touch your food. I want to give you the same respect. So right away, everybody goes to like hands on the food. And I sounded like a lunatic and I don't care. I'm like, please don't touch the food. And my sister and my mom and whomever looked at me. I'm like, please don't put your hands on the sandwiches. They have plastic wrap on them. I want to have them in halves. Just use the plastic wrap. And like, so everybody is just kind of like appeasing me. I know that because my sister-in-law and this one knows I just can't handle it. But I feel like I'm doing the public or the people a favor, right? Like, I'm sure they don't want hands on their food. Is that ridiculous? Because I felt like I was being ridiculous. And yet I'm like, first of all, people are still getting COVID. People are, whatever. I can't. I just can't. Okay. I think I'm calmed down now. I think I'm calmed down. I think I have. Good Lord. Hi, Walt. Hi, my boy. I actually told my friend last week, because he and his wife have a lot of like backyard parties and they go all out because they'll invite a lot of people and they'll have like the barbecue going or they'll have it catered and they set it up buffet style. And I am always super aware of when it's just about time for the food announcement to be made. And I told him the other day, I said, it's not even always that I'm hungry, that I'm the first one online, but I can't handle being like middle of the line or back of the line and going to get my food knowing that all of these people were at the trays before me and breathing on the food. I just can't. So yeah, I do. I stalk out his little barbecue area and I just wait and I get very close to the table so that when they're like, food's ready, I'm like, I'm here. And I must look like, I don't know, like I don't eat, like a really hungry girl ready for some free food, but really it's just I want the food that hasn't been breathed on. I got issues. It's okay. I hear another truck. But what's going on? How have you guys been? Oh my God. I was saying in the beginning of this before I went off the rails that I'm just trying to get back into making my videos and going live and all of that because it's something I really enjoy. And I've just been struggling for like a year, not even for just a couple of weeks or a couple of months, but like the past year to sort of find the consistency in time to put the things that I like to do as priority. So I'm trying to get back to that, you know, the things that I really love to do. And this is one of them. I do. I like to turn on the camera, go live, make videos, you know. Ernie says, "Welp, now I can just point to Bree when I don't want to eat birthday cake after someone blows out the candles." Okay, so here's the thing. I almost just shut this down because I got so this is another thing. And COVID was I'm not going to say COVID was COVID is not great, but COVID allowed for some of my quirkiness to be accepted. So when the birthdays rolled around, I would not put on as many candles, right? Or I would just get the one with, don't, Ollie, good boy. I would just get, the dog is jiggling through the house like a reindeer. Come here. Come here. That's Oliver. That's Oliver jiggling around, right? Jiggle, jiggle. Yeah. I got hair on my. I wouldn't put on as many candles, or I would just get the one that had the age. And after the birthday song, I would take it off, move it over, and have the person blow the candle out. And with COVID, it was like, oh, okay, good. I continue to do that. We had my daughter's birthday. Riley was a couple of weeks ago. I swore I would never get a dog that would shed, and then this guy came around, and it's the little hairs. we had a birthday cake at my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law's house for her, and there was a shit ton of people. And there were the candles. They loaded up the candles. And after everybody was done singing, I'm like, don't you dare. And she just looked at me like, okay. And I picked up, blow it out. Good. Blow it out. Make another wish. I don't care. I don't care. Because it's disgusting. I don't care if somebody says, oh, I don't spit. And stop it. Or when somebody has a birthday cake and it's like an adult, but they allow the kids to circle around to help blow out the candles. Stop it now. Right now, I'm not eating your cake because I can see the spit flying onto the cake. Say it with me. I got issues. Yeah, it's okay. It used to just be that I wouldn't allow anyone to share my drink or like take a bite out of my food, right? Even like my husband, my kids. Buddy, I gotta take this off just for right now. I wouldn't allow anybody to do that. Now it's just grown. It's just grown. Ernie's laughing. Ernie gets it. Ernie gets it. Dear Lord, right? If I want birthday cake, I just want birthday cake. I don't want your DNA and your germs and your nastiness all over the place. No, thank you. Good Lord. I can't. Ernie, where else does that transfer onto? Do you have other little like germy things? Laura, I don't know if you're still here. Do you have germy things going on? But yeah, or if I do, like if we're out somewhere and we have to go up the stairs or an escalator, obviously I wouldn't dream of touching the railing or the railing that moves. But once in a while, when I completely have a brain lapse of all sanity and I put my hand down, I'm like, oh, and I'm so aware of what I just did that I can't even handle. Hi. I can't even handle hi baby. Everything is a germy thing. It's true. I can't even handle myself. So I will. Hey bud, you say hi to the people. I will find a restroom and just like wash the crap out of my hands. This is Oliver Del Judas. So his name originally was Tony. He came to us as a Tony. And we just couldn't do it. Ernie says, I don't care what I do with him or my mouth. We still ain't sharing the Dr. Pepper bottle. Yes, I will pour you some. Yes. Okay. Ernie, I don't know if we've spoken about this over the past couple of years, but Mike had a really hard time understanding my reasoning because even with my husband, like I would kiss him, right? But I would rather allow myself to dehydrate than share a drink with you. I'll give you my drink. If you're that thirsty and like you're willing to drink out of my drink, I'll give you my drink. I'm a nice person. Here you go. But don't give it back to me. I would rather have an issue with dehydration. Sorry, but there's something, right? It doesn't make sense. And then I rationalize it. I'm like, well, one is like romantic and the other one is disgusting. Because I don't know that you didn't just backwash into my drink and forget about the kids. Oh, hell no. Again, it's the same, like, mommy, I'm so thirsty. And they're looking at my drink like, and I'm like, where's your thermos? I don't know, I need to bring, here you go. Don't give it back to me. It's like a science experiment at the bottom. Just chew your food, swallow. My kidneys will shrivel up and perish before I share a soda. I'm so glad it's not me. Or it's not just me. I can't. I've had so many, maybe not so many, but it feels like so many incidences that have pushed me over the edge over the years with things like that. Like, I think I'd spoken about this somehow over the past couple of years. Like, years ago before I was married, I was at a bar with my friends and we were standing at the bar and I went like this, got my drink, drank it, and immediately was like, whoa, that's not my drink, and put it down. And why is it getting dark? Am I gonna run out of battery? If it just shuts off, I'm sorry. But I put it down because I immediately realized it wasn't my drink. And I'm like, oh, and I'm looking to my friends on either side and I'm like, I'm so sorry, and it wasn't either of theirs. Now, let me tell you, if it was one of my friends' drinks, I would have had, like, I still would have been like twitching. But the fact that it wasn't either of theirs meant that it was just some random person's drink that he drank or she drank or drink and put it down. I somehow didn't see it, picked it up and drank.